Hello, my name is Mark Lan. On behalf of JWC from Taichung City, Taiwan, it's my pleasure to introduce you our brand, our innovative use for agricultural products, and the product features. I'm sure you must have noticed this guy over here. What is he doing? Well, that's Mr. Raymond, bathing in a cup of cool lemon tea, and he seems to have a good time. Mr. Raymond is a fictional figure inspired by lemons, and he's also a A-plus hipster, which echoes to the name of our company, Jia Wenqin. Wenqin in Chinese stands for hipster, someone who savors details in life with an attitude. Jia sounds like fake, however, when written in a different character, it actually means top-notch, A+. Therefore, Jia Wenqin means the A+ hipster. And today we're going to cover brand introduction, product features, and innovative use for agricultural products. 3 years ago in 2018, JWC started the first tea shop in Fongjia Commercial District in Taichung City. For your information, Fongjia is allegedly the biggest commercial district in Taiwan. There are approximately 1,600 registered vendors and shops, attracting 11 million tourists in 2018. The yearly volume of business in total reached 9.2 billion, of which cuisine took 4.4 billion, 48%. Based on such a golden part of the city, ever since then, JWC introduced the best tea leaves and mixed with the spirit of whisper in each cup of handshaken drink, promoting the traditional flavor to the world anytime you want it. No matter it's a sunny day, gloomy day, or you are in a peaceful day or found yourself upside down, a good cup of tea can always help you find the balance of life. Now the color scheme is mainly composed by yellow, blue, and white, outlining the brand implication and future concept. You can see Mr. Raymond everywhere in the shop. Now let's talk about tea leaves plantation. Tea leaves, tea trees flourish in cool and moderate climate. Hills over 600 to 700 meters above sea level in middle latitude is often surrounded by cloud and mist, thereby fitting the best condition for growth. JWC's Ruby Black Tea and the Dongding Oolong Tea originate from Nantou Puli and Lugu. And the later one also comes from our own affiliated tea plantation. Tea leaves fermentation. The main substance in tea leaves, tea polyphenols, caffeine, and L-theanine, not only define the basic taste of the leaves, but also play the vital roles in fermentation for more diversified aroma. The most important part of the tea making master is to precisely manage the level of fermentation. Activated by fermentation, substances within tea leaves begin to oxidize and further enrich the tea leaves with layers of flavors and colors. Each type of tea calls for different kind of process. The fresh leaves for unfermented tea are slightly wrinkled and contracted. They are first stir-fried with high temperature in a short period of time to deactivate the enzyme and further stop the oxidation. For example, green tea is unfermented. Partially fermented tea such as oolong tea has an oxidation level falls between, let's say, unfermented and fully fermented tea. Its making process depends on the fresh tea leaves and environmental moisture. Partially fermented tea is known for the aroma and taste, and it highly demands on the quality of tea leaves. Last but not the least, fully fermented tea. The fresh tea leaves, after proper shuffling and dehydration, will be rolled and ground to release the enzymes. Furthermore, relative moisture adjustment is needed to activate oxidation between enzyme and tea substances. Given enough reaction time, tea leaves will be fully fermented. Black teas are mostly seen in this category. Organic ruby tea from Nantopuli. Black teas are fully fermented. After proper shuffling, their fresh tea leaves will be rolled and ground to activate the reaction between tea polyphenols and polyphenol oxidase. During the stirring process, the tea leaves curl with external force and take shape. The tea soup for ruby black tea is bright as ruby and smells natural cinnamon mixed with light meat. 南投鹿谷冻顶 Oolong tea. The fresh leaves are stir-fried and dried up, then wrapped up with cloth in bowl shape for further rolling and grinding. Under compression, the leaves turn to hemisphere shape. The tea soup looks amber and bright and gives a ripe smell of fruit and flower. Here are ingredients we mixed with the tea soup. Joru lemon in Pingdong contains sufficient sourness, rich lemon essence oil, and is aromatic. Adds great taste to juice or cuisine. And Dajia taro from Taiwan contains saturated starch. Tastes soft and fluffy and it melts in your mouth. Taro aroma is both distinctive and rich. Then it's Shitou guava in Zhanghua. Crispy, juicy, and sweet. It meets delicate fragrance. Lastly, Buli passion fruit Nantou. It meets rich aroma, tastes sour in its sweetness, contains high nutrition values for its many beneficial components. Winter melon tea bricks. In the making, each is screened, peeled, deseeded, cut in slices, then cooked and stirred with light brown sugar and brown sugar. In a few hours, use the gauze or a screen to filter. This makes the winter melon essence. Continue to cook the essence until it evaporates. After condensation, the cut up essence make the winter melon tea bricks. There goes the technique of cold pressing juice. Cold pressing technique retains the vitamins and minerals of a fruit or a vegetable. No water, sugar, or compressed juice is added. The cold pressing reduces the air contact of juice to the minimum, slowing down their oxidation or nutrition loss during the process of high heat. How water quality and the temperature affects the drink. Tea leaves react delicately and extensively to different water temperatures and brewing methods. Each variety demands a unique way to bring out the best taste of it. And talking about water quality, most tap water in the world is hard water and it contains chlorine ions and a smell of disinfection, sabotaging the aroma and taste in tea leaves. So it's important to take care of the water. And it comes to temperature. Tea leaves and different degree of fermentation need to be brewed in its proper temperature, which affects aroma and bitterness of the tea soup directly. Then it's the time. The duration to soak tea leaves determines whether the tea tastes smooth and how it gives out aroma. Commercialized brewing method. What do we talk about here? Traditional brewing methods take more time and produce less tea. So in response to business demand, the brewing methods have developed over the years and become the quick and easy techniques nowadays. It's our tea maker. Well, the machine, not a person. Technology brewing standardized aroma, color, brewing quality in each cup of tea. It's standardized. The tea makers make tea brewing nice and easy, advancing tea drinking culture to another level. It's more commercialized, standardized, and simplified. And and that's our tea presso machine. Tea presso machines use tea bags to freshly prepare a drink, retaining the freshness on the ground of traditional brewing methods when brewing time is reduced on the other hand. Through turbulence of various directions, the times to brew from the same materials thus increase as a highly effective means. Here are our drinks and special mixtures. Its recipe comes from a recipe of innovation, which serve what's trendy and beloved by our customers. Here down there you can see honey lemon with turquoise tea and specialty watermelon juice. And here are some more. Raymond, our featured character, is one of a kind. It represents an attitude and also the great taste of our drinks. So these are our featured drinks and special mixtures. That concludes the presentation today. Thank you for your attention. Feel free to reach us through social media or simply a phone call. We look forward to working with you in the near future. Thank you so much.